Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Okay, good morning. If you are just joining us, we are at the Federal High Court in Abuja for the resumed trial of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu yesterday was brought to the court, but according to what we had, he was unable to take a plea because according to his lead counsel, Mike Ozeko-Mesen, he said Kanu was not aware of the amended charge, and he pleaded for the adjournment of that trial, of that proceeding yesterday, so that Kanu can go through it himself, can go through the amended charge and be able to take a plea. Yesterday, he accused the federal government of ambushing Kanu with fresh charges and were served on him late. I said they had enough time since the matter was up for hearing in the court, but they decided to wait till the 11th hour before they amended the charge, and he said as a result, his client cannot take a plea. So yesterday also there was the enforcement of sit-at-home order, according to our correspondents in some part of the country, in the southeast. They said schools were shut, and some Indonesia as well. Some youth were seen making bonfires to demand the release of their leader. Also, some private and public schools who were scheduled to reopen today did not open yesterday because of the sit-at-home order being enforced in some southeastern states of the country. In Enugu as well, they said economic activities were also granted in the capital of Enugu State and in Itevares on Tuesday. All was to demand the release of the IPOB leader who is currently stranded trial in the High Court here in Abuja. So today, the hearing has continued. We are yet to get the feedback of what is happening right here in the court. As usual, the DSS decided to shut out some journalists. We are being sent out of the premises, so we are also here, like we were yesterday, trying to get a glimpse of the moment. So as soon as the whole thing is relaxed, the whole thing has been relaxed, the whole security presence has been relaxed, we shall be going inside and get to speak with the lawyers, people in the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu to get what's happened, what transpired in today's hearing. So that is the situation we are now. So in case you are just joining us, we are live at the Federal High Court's premises. Journalists have been barred as well, like they did yesterday. We are outside. We have every presence of security operatives here. You can see officials of personnel of the NSCDC, the Nigerian police, the DSS who are here, who are fully armed. There's a blockade mounted by the security operatives to ensure that vehicular movement is being restricted around this area. Like we said yesterday, Nnamdi Kanu was unable to take a plea because, according to the lead counsel, that is Dr. Mike Ozeko-Mesen, he said he accused the government of breaching the principle of fair hearing with the manner at which they went about the amended charge. It should be recalled that the federal government decided to increase the charge of Nnamdi Kanu from 7 to 15. And the lead counsel for Nnamdi Kanu said the, the amended charge came at the 11th hour, and they said as a result, Nnamdi Kanu will not be able to plead to the amended charge. So, but yeah, the case was adjourned to today. So we are here today. We will be speaking with people inside our person inside to see if we can get the latest updates. But as it is right now, we are outside the premises of the Federal High Court. We've been restricted from going inside or getting close to the premises of the court, just like they did yesterday. So we have every presence of security operatives here who are fully armed, and so that is the situation report here this morning. So, if you're just joining us, we are at the Federal High Court here in Abuja, where the trial of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is ongoing right now. So yesterday, the lead counsel of Nnamdi Kanu, Michael Zekome, also complained to the judge, about the clothes Nnamdi Kanu was wearing. He said the clothes has changed color and he doesn't want to see him in the same cloth again. So your lawyer, after the proceeding, he briefed journalists, and he said he hoped that the ESS will change with the way they've been handling his clients and begin to respect his fundamental human rights after what transpired in court yesterday. So we have yet to see him. We don't know if he has really changed the clothes, but we will be bringing that to you in due course when we get information on that. So if you are just joining us, we are the Federal High Court here in Abuja. Like yesterday, there was enforcement of the sit-at-home order in some southeast states. In Owerri, we were made to understand that shops were shut down in compliance of the order, and also public and private schools were also shut down because of the sit-at-home order. The sit-at-home order was declared to demand the release of the leader, the IPOB leader, who is currently standing trial in the Federal High Court here in Abuja. Also, in Enugu, economic and social activities were grounded in Enugu and its environs yesterday. So, in Onitsha as well, some youth were seen making bonfires and also enforcing the sit-at-home orders. So, and the sit-at-home order was to demand the release of the IPOB leader. And what transpired yesterday in court, the Federal High Court yesterday, at the Federal High Court yesterday, Kanu refused to take his plea on the 15 count of terrorism filed against him by the federal government. His lawyer, Michael Zekome, senior advocate of Nigeria, accused the federal government of breaching the principle of fair hearing with the new amended charges being leveled against Nnamdi Kanu. And they said, according to him, he said the federal government had enough time to do this, but they decided to wait until 11th hour before decided to amend the charges being leveled against Nnamdi. And it was also said that the judge also ordered DSS to ensure that Kanu does not appear in the same clothes he came on with yesterday. He said the clothes was losing its color, and he ordered the DSS to ensure that he's been given a new clothes. So we are yet to uh, to know. We have not been able to see him, but once we see him, once we get an information to that regards, we will let you know if truly he has changed his clothes or he still remains with the one the judge ordered him not to come with. So that's the situation of things. As you can see, we have every presence of security operatives. As usual, journalists are very restricted. Are very restricted. Uh, like they did yesterday. We've been barred from going further to observe the proceedings. Today's proceeding, rather. That is what is going on today. So we'll come back as soon as there is any development. But for now, there is none. Thank you for watching.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.